All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's go ahead and let's get started on your reading. All right, we have the King of Swords coming through for your situation, and the Hangman. All right, what energy is you in, Cancers? What energy are you in? We have you in the Star, and we have you in the two major arcana and the Judgment card. All right, so with the King of Swords, there's something going on here around, I don't know if this is a person yet, but your situation is showing up as this actually being a person. And we got Aquarius for some of you, or Gemini or Libra, but there's a person here. And I feel like whoever this person is, there is some irritation with this person. And this because of something that has changed. They're starting to see something in a different way. So however they used to view it, they're viewing you rather. However they used to view you, they're viewing you differently. They're actually viewing you as someone special. They're actually viewing you as someone that's different, someone that stands out, someone that's strong, respectable. You could even be someone that thrives solo, because the way this Star card is being presented to me, there's something about how strong you are on your own, or that at least that's how they see you, even if you're not on your own. Like someone just sees you as a strong, powerful type of a person, a respectable person, someone that's natural, because the star in this image here, well, like most stars, but she doesn't have anything on. So there's something here about you that just feels natural. I feel like somebody could even be like people may even be drawn to something natural about you, something that just feels organic with you, not superficial, not fake. I feel like people may even feel like, because I feel like someone is wearing, that's why that irritation is there, because I feel like there's someone that could be feeling irritated with how drawn they are to you, because there's something about a natural ability that you have, where for some of you, people may feel like they could just bare their soul with you. That's what that feels like. There's something about you attracting people that feel like they could just open up and bare their soul and bare their life story. I even also feel like whoever this reading is for, you actually have some sort of story. Some of you have a book that you could write, that you can tell people, because there's something about what you've gone through, or what you will have gone through, where you need to share your story. You need to share something about what happened along your journey. And I'm also picking up here that whoever this reading is for, there's something destined about you. There's something that's fated for you. And what I mean by that is I feel like there's something about God having a plan for someone like you. And that's why right now, if you are alone, I feel like there's some sort of purging that's taking place. Like you're being purified, you're being cleaned. Because it feels like because of the stuff that you've gone through, there could have been like some toxic things that could have, toxic experiences that could have been left on you. And it's like there's this purging that's taking place. I'm also picking up with you some resistance as well. So there's a direction that I feel like you're going to be guided in, but I feel like this direction that you're going to be guided in, you're not going to want to go. It's like once you've gone through some sort of cleanse, some sort of purge, some sort of detox, it feels like you're going to be led to go down a particular path, but there's going to be some sort of resistance on your part. I'm not sure why, but that's what I'm picking up. Like going down a particular path or a particular direction is going to be met with some sort of restraint. But let me see. I want to look more about this, look up at this energy over here with this King of Swords, because like I told you guys, there's someone that is looking at you completely different. I also feel like, again, they don't want to feel. It's like there's someone that does not want to feel the way that they feel about you. What you don't see is that judgment is taking place. There's an awakening, and that's probably what's happening too with this person. They're going through some sort of awakening, because remember I said they're looking at you completely different than how they used to. And I feel like this person can't help their feelings. As much as they have tried to hide their feelings for you, it's like they see you completely different though. It's like they're having to surrender to these feelings. And I'm saying feelings, and I'm not seeing any cups, which is interesting, because that's what I'm saying. It's like you don't see any, I don't have any cups, which is talking about feelings and emotions. So I feel like they worked hard. That's why they're irritated, because they worked hard to hide those feelings. Look at all the clothes on them. Like this person is wearing 3 cloaks, it looked like. Even though the red doesn't have a cloak, you got the orange cloak, you got the purple cloak, and then you got this this blue like garment that they have on. Like, look at how covered up they are, which is furthermore confirming, like I said, like, I don't want to feel these feelings, right? They try to hide them, they try to cover them up, but some sort of judgment, some sort of awakening. I even feel like there's something happening universally, where, or spiritually, or something divine is happening to where they're going to have to open up to these feelings. And that's why they're feeling irritated, because the feelings aren't going anywhere. And an awakening is taking place with the judgment right there. I'm also seeing here, there's someone that's bound with this 8 of Swords. This is another person, because we got here the 3 of Swords showing up. Someone is feeling bound. Someone's hands are tied. I don't know who this particular person is, but I'm getting here, let's see. As soon as I said I don't know who this particular person is, I grabbed the deck and I saw Cloud Chaser. So whoever this person is whose hands are tied and who feel bound, it looks like this person could be someone that's like a clout chaser that does anything for attention, fame hungry. It says desperate for followers, anything for a like. But whoever this clout chaser is, their hands are tied. They're powerless. And there's some sort of pain that they're experiencing. What has this got to do with you? Who is this person here? We got booked and busy. So whoever this person is, this person that I said that was the clout chaser and then feeling like their hands were tied, this is someone that's busy or booked. Like they have a full schedule. They have no time to waste. So whoever this person is, clout chaser, booked and busy, but what you may not be aware of, they're learning some sort of lesson. We got lessons learned. They're learning some sort of lesson. Why are they showing up in your reading though? If they're booked and busy and chasing clout. Because of shadow work. It says here, facing hidden fears, exploring darker emotions, meet your darker self. So whoever this person is, that's why they're also hurting, because they're having to meet some sort of darker self about themselves. And they met it through you. They met it through you. You must have reflected something back to someone. Because I feel like whoever this person is that's a clout chaser, booked and busy, there's something here. Because remember we talked about, even right here with the star card, because remember, you stand out. That's what I'm saying. Like there's something about your energy that's separate from what's going on over here. I feel like you mirrored something back to someone. And it made them feel like, or it made like imperfect. There's something here about whoever this person is, this third party that's hurt. It has to do with something around you. They met their darker self, because you're being seen as a light. And they're being seen as dark. Because remember, we saw the judgment card coming up too. There's an awakening taking place. So this person could have been, like I said, doing anything for money, showing up like booked and busy. But that could have all been fake. That all could have been a lie. Or they could have been doing it from that shadow space. And it ultimately ended up backfiring on them. It's ultimately hurting them. I feel like there's like a compare and contrast between you and this person. Like this person is dark and then you're coming in as light. It's like a light worker and a dark worker. That's what this is. That's what's happening here. You got the light worker over here and then you got the dark worker over here having to face their shadow, because it feels like with that Three of Swords, something painful, something blew up in this person's face. See, even the Four of Cups. Here comes the cups. Here comes the Four of Cups. See, miserable. They're now mad. Whoever this person is, they're now mad because now they have to face themselves because they did something that ultimately ended up backfiring. Let's move back into your energy. Tell me about, let's get some oracles. I want to move into seeing what's going on more with you. Tell me about Cancers around this situation. Tell me about Cancers. What do Cancers need to know? We got divine. I told you divine gifts. It says you're starting to feel more confident in exploring new things and venturing into the unknown. And that's what I was talking about, on your own. Because there's something about a path. Remember I said there's a path that you're going to be going down. And you're going to be resistant to go down this path. However, it's a path that you're meant to go down. It says this emerging courage, because it's going to require strength, it's going to require courage to go down this path for you. But it says it's going to help you discover new talents that have been lying dormant within. So this path is leading you towards new talents. And even in your previous reading, I talked about the reading from earlier today. The previous reading that I posted, I talked about you having some sort of untapped potential or something new, because it was like around creative action, taking action on your creativity. So there's some sort of dormant talent, because that's why this purging is taking place. Because like I said, you could have been going through heavy stuff. So that talent couldn't emerge because you could have been being distracted, or you could have been overwhelmed with challenges. Now you're being cleansed from all of that stuff. Now there's healing taking place, hope being restored, faith being restored. You're going to start seeing some sort of talent that you never had before, and or your gifts are going to start evolving. So if they were like, even if it's not something new, for some of you or most of you, it's going to be, it could even be both. You got new gifts coming in, but then also there's some sort of gift that you may already have that's going to be heightened. You got, and this is from the divine. This is from the divine. That's why we saw the majors coming through for you. When I asked about you, you got the star of the strength, and the under our energy is judgment. There's a big awakening taking place. And the divine has a gift for you. There's a gift for you, but you have to go down this particular path. See, adjustment. The old ways are no longer effective, and you are in a stage that requires a new approach and a new viewpoint, or a different partnership. Embrace the opportunity for growth and change. You can't see. You're going to have to take that leap and go down that path when the time comes. Because see, this angel here is trying to encourage you. So the universe may send you signs. You may be getting signs. You may be getting dreams. It's like there's going to be, you know what I'm actually being shown? You know how there's like an arrow and it could be pointing. It's like a big red arrow being pointed. Like it's like, go this way, go this way. And so that's what I'm saying is going to happen to you. There's going to be some sort of divine sign pointing you down the path that you need to go. But there's going to be some apprehension because it's not going to look how you think it's supposed to look. That's why you're being encouraged to embrace the opportunity, because it's going to be different. You're going to need a new viewpoint and a new approach. Because remember, I feel like, and I've been saying this a lot too, about being reborn. That star card, where she's naked, it's making me feel like a newborn baby. So the old way of doing things, the old thinking that you could have once had, it's like that's being dissolved. This new path, you're going to have to look at it with fresh new eyes. That's why the hanged man is there. Even your thinking is going to be evolving and changing. And I feel like, yeah, don't give up. You're closer to the finish line than you realize. It says keep, because it may even be getting harder. It's like the harder it gets, the closer you are to that finish line. Because it says keep pushing forward. Don't give up. You are closer to reaching the finish line. While competition may be tough, that's what I said, you're closer. That's how you will know, because it's getting tougher. It says you will ultimately triumph and feel a deep sense of accomplishment. It's like, don't give up. You're closer to the finish line than you think. So when you start seeing, like, you know, things coming out of nowhere, like all this stuff that could be happening, that's just a sign that you're close to the finish line. And the enemy or your oppositions or your haters or these shadow people, right? And remember I said light worker, dark worker, that's just a sign that you're closer. And it's like trying to get you to give up, trying to get you to stop pushing forward. It's like, no, have faith, stay strong. You're actually being guided. You actually have, I even feel like for some of you, there's like an angel that's right there by you right now. There's an angel that's right there by you. Even right here, here's the angel, judgment. That's what I'm saying. There's something spiritual that's hovering over this reading for me, which lets me know there's something spiritual hovering over your life. Like that trumpet is loud. People, even right here, see, as I said, somebody's having to face their dark side. Judgment has been placed. Judgment has been placed. That trumpet is loud. It's like no more being able to hide, no more being able to stay asleep, because someone or some people could have been asleep. It's like the trumpet is sounding. Let's see what else I can get for you guys before I wrap up your reading. Let's see what's next for you, because you're closer to the finish line, but let's see what is next for the viewer. I'm trying to see what deck I want to use. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with another tarot card. What's next for the viewer? I feel like some of you, with this, as I'm looking over here with this trial and error, look, enjoying work. Look, yeah, that's what I feel like is happening here. Career path. What's next for you feels like your career, because even when I said some sort of new, you're going to be doing something new. Trial and error, enjoying work. So I feel like I said that new gift, or your gift being heightened, you're going to start enjoying something more around your work. You're going to be doing something new or doing something different. And it says here, by learning from both successes and failures, you can adjust your course and find what best aligns with your skills and interests. So something happens when it comes to work for you. Let's use this deck, since that's what's next for you. There's going to be a lot of focus on your career, on your job. Tell me more about this for the viewer. I'm hearing like open up to this gift. Open up to this divine gift, because it's like some sort of divine talent that you have, and you're being encouraged to open up to it, to use it to your benefit, use it to create something. It says here, caution. It says more going out than coming in. Careful. It says reevaluate your priorities as you are risking a substantial loss. I feel like with this caution, this is making me feel like for you, there's going to be some hesitation. Because remember I said that strength is like go down this path, but I feel like there's going to be some hesitation around it because of money for you. So it may require you to make a sacrifice. It may require you to, look, go back to school. I just feel like there's going to be some hesitation around doing it. But like I said, you're being guided to do this. It's like, if you're afraid, do it anyway. It's like having that fear and still doing it. Feeling apprehensive and still doing it. So whatever this path is, I feel like it may cost you. It may come with some sort of sacrifice that you may be feeling hesitant about doing, but you're being encouraged to do it anyway. For some of you, this could even entail working with a mentor to learn new skills or to help you achieve your goals. So you may even be, some of you like going to school or teaching, and see beginnings. It says something new is emerging or a new source of income. See, you may have to, like I said, sacrifice. You may have to pay, but the outcome is going to be worth it. This new beginning. So it may even if it's not paying, it could be maybe having to work 2 jobs until you can do what it is that you want to do. I just feel like it's going to come with some sort of sacrifice or some sort of hesitation on your part. But it's like, don't allow that to get in your head and stop you from moving. Because it's like, take the first step. You will be surprised. You will be surprised, because it's like, let's say, for example, you're being called, and this is just an example, to go back to school, and it costs you, for example, $500, and you like, all I got is $500, and it's like, pay it anyway. I'm not telling you to do that, I'm just using this as an example. But it's like, pay it anyway, and then you pay it anyway, and because you were obedient, here comes some sort of refund or some sort of check for $1,000. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you're going to get it back. It's like, we just want to see if you're going to take that first step of faith, and when you do, something will open up for you. It says, embrace the power of newness and make room for new possibilities. All right, yeah, and it says here, growing up, you got some gossip around you, but look, strategy, focus on your business, because see, it's going to lead to happiness. Yeah, see, heart, money. But see, I told you, Sherry, someone gives you a gift. See, because it's like, wait a minute, I spent the money. You paid the money, but here comes someone giving back and sharing your gifts with others. It gets returned back to you. I told you. All right, catch y'all in the next reading. Bye.